Welcome to our information session on the LL.M program International Business Law. My name is Gabriel Lentner. I'm Associate Professor of International Law and Arbitration here at the University of Continuing Education, Krems. It's my pleasure to introduce the program, but first let me talk about our partners. We're partnering with Steinbeis Saibi, the Graduate School for Leadership and Management based in Germany that's operating since 1994 with around 300 students, over 5,000 alumni. They have a lot of applicants every year and are partnering with many companies, over 350 partnering companies and businesses, which is also important why they are part of this program, because we want to be practice and business oriented with the LL.M program. We, on the other hand, are the leading public university for continuing education in Europe, also operating around the same time. We have 8,000 students from over 91 countries with already over 25,000 alumni, and we're organized in 3 faculties, with our faculty being the Faculty for Business and Globalization. The program itself is conducted online, solely online, asynchronous, which means it gives you a lot of flexibility. There are no live streaming sessions that you have to attend at a specific moment in time, but there are the online materials provided to you, and you have a certain, roughly a weekly schedule where you have tasks, materials given, discussions taking place. But when you do that, either already starting on Monday or you get to it over the weekend, that is totally up to you. And that allows us to offer this program in 2 semesters. It's career integrated with a workload of 60 ECTS credit points. The tuition fee is 11,900 euros, and the start of the program is always each October and March. The target group, of course, law graduates, all of those interested in international business law who need it in their practice and want to continue and specialize in certain areas of law, but also other graduates with a certain law content. This is then based in our individual assessment, so we can talk about whether you fulfill the requirements to actually complete and start this program. The language of instruction is English, of course, and just to get an idea of how this is conducted, I talked about the asynchronous mode of the program. So there are basically 3 main pillars of this concept, where you have the individual specialization with the law project. You have the possibility to write 4 papers on overall topic, so be it competition law or M&A or corporate law, and there you have intense and effective supervision by our qualified lecturers. So it's usually one supervisor that you have that guides you through this process and gives you feedback throughout this process of 4 papers and the master thesis at the end. And you also have that specific specialization then, where you have written on a general topic 4 papers and the master thesis together. So it's your way of specializing in a specific area. Then for the materials and the content, of course, you have the knowledge base, where you have different teaching and learning materials. You have the Saibi handbook with all the topics covered there in an overview. There are videos, presentations. There are also at times web-based trainings where you can test your knowledge just on your own time. And of course, the literature and optional readings. You don't have to buy any books. It's all covered. It's all being put in front of you online on the server. You have 4 case studies at the end of each module, where you have an open book examination basically, and this is of course then part of your grade. And the 3rd pillar, the forum, where you have discussion boards with your peers and professors. Usually it's a weekly structure where you have tasks being given in the beginning of the week, and you then have a week's time to respond to the questions, to engage with the professors, the lecturers, with the materials, and this way gives you some structure in your otherwise self-study of the material, and you also get interaction with your international students, can build a network, but also get direct supervision and feedback to your answers in response to the tasks given, and that's of course also part of the grade. Just to see some of the successful or running law projects that have been given, so from energy topics to smart contracts in the German legal order, crypto regulation, of course, a hot topic, or the Green Deal in light of EU constitutional law and WTO law, so world trade law, for example, just to give you an idea, and also some of our partners involved. Yeah, some reasons why should you join us. So first of all, as I mentioned, the flexibility, the qualification, number two, but of course, career development, new job opportunities can arise. There is fourth, the option for your individual specialization. You have your individual law project that you can pursue, sharpening your profile and your expertise in a specific area that is needed for you to get your career moving in that direction. And you get intensive and individual supervision by our experts. And of course, you can do international networking with the students and alumni. Here are some testimonials of our alumni, which is always great to hear, and we wish them all the best for their future endeavors. Just a few highlights here. And yeah, an extra opportunity, you can also publish your papers, your individual law project with our International Business Law Projects volume. And for more information, we are available anytime. Of course, that's valuable for your CV and your future career. Yeah, for the application, just submit the documents online. You find that on the website. Use your current CV or the Europass format, letter of motivation, ID copies, and so on. There are specific forms. You find that all online. We assess your documents. If there's anything else that we need, then you're invited to an admission interview where we discuss individually what your expectations are, maybe already about what specialization you want to do, and then you get admitted and we welcome you in the program. So yeah, with that, thank you for your attention. If you have any further questions, reach out, use the email address you see here, contact us through the website, give us a call. We will be happy to get back to you and hear from you. Thank you very much.